Good morning from Chicago, the risk management capital of the world. I'm Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group with the Morning Market Stir for Wednesday, April the 13th. Stocks surged yesterday up 1% across the board. S&P's up 21, Dow Futures up 164, and the Nasdaq up 38, but still stuck within the range. The dollar index was unchanged on the session, but did make some new relative lows at 93.62 to give other asset markets a boost. The euro currency was down 16 at 114.18. The high there was 114.86, so stalling out just below that 115. Treasuries were down in the 30-year, down 1 full basis point. We've been trading between 161 and 167, so we've seen a price move up and yields move down, and we're at the higher end of the range right now at 165. The biggest mover of the day was crude oil, up 4% yesterday, 42.20, up $1.80, pressing on that $43 multi-month highs. The high of the session yesterday was 42.25. Also on the move was gold, 1261, up $3. Actually not, it wasn't gold so much, it was silver. Silver, poor man's gold, moved up to the highest level since October as we're seeing a breakout there with that dollar weakness. So after the stock surge and the dollar decline, the markets here this morning are positive. We've got China export numbers that have come in for March at 11% growth, the best growth that we've seen in a year there. So the death of China has been greatly exaggerated. And JP Morgan's earnings have come out this morning to start the new earnings cycle with the financials. They beat on earnings per share, though they did have less of a profit than last quarter, still ended up making $5.5 billion compared to $5.9 billion. So they're not hurting for money. They had less profit in their trading for the JP Morgan, but the stock is above 60, so that $60 level has been very important. Looking for a breakout here and some follow through to the upside. It's up about 3% here in the early morning. That's translated into positive stocks. The S&P is up 12 right now, so we're up about 0.5% there. The sideways trade has been between 2040 and 2075 for the last 2 weeks. Dow right now is up 90 points, up about 0.5% as well. The range there has been 17,200 to 17,800, and the Nasdaq trading sideways between 4,400 and 4,500. We're back above 4,500 right now, up 33 points, leading the way this morning. The dollar's reversed some of those losses over the last few sessions, up 64 this morning, back above 94, and we've got the euro currency back below 114, down 94 points as we stand. Treasuries are steady. An update on the yield, the 10-year note right now is at 1.8%. Like we talked about, price has been climbing, yield has been declining. The crude oil market with that dollar strength is a little bit lower, down 60 cents at 41.60, which is a 1.25% loss after the big surge yesterday. Look for that 40 level as a psychological pivot to keep an eye on a weekly basis now that we've moved back above it. And lastly, the loser of the session is gold, down 1% right now at $12.44, down $17 after the surge we've seen. Have not been able to make new highs in gold here recently, even though the dollar's made new lows. That high up above to keep an eye on is $12.87 in the futures contract. So to wrap up this current market with 2 hours to go before the cash stock market open, JP Morgan is lighting the way as well as Chinese numbers to boost the market. We're up about 0.5% across the board in the stock indexes, up 12 in the S&P, up 90 in the Dow Futures, and up 33 in the Nasdaq 100. I will see you early Thursday morning for your morning market stir to set up your trading day. Alan Nuckman here at the CME Group, where it all comes back to commodities.